Hello everyone, I am Monica Yadav. Welcome to our show Business Unboxed. Today we will explore the concept of family offices, especially in the context of Gift City. We have a very special guest with us to discuss on this subject, Lokesh Shah. He's a partner with one of the leading law firms in India. In addition to his experience in other areas, he has a rich experience in advising clients on setting up family offices in Gift City, Gujarat. A very warm welcome to you, Lokesh.
Thank you, Monica, for having me here. It's a pleasure.
Lokesh, let's start off with a very fundamental question, which is what is a family office and what services does it offer?
So, Monica, before we address that question, one of the key things to keep in mind also is that the significant growth that we've seen in HNIs in India. And it's also expected that the HNI numbers is likely to grow by almost 60% up till 2027. Keeping that in context in mind, family office is really a setup, a well-formalized setup, or you can say an institutional setup to take care of family needs in terms of wealth management, strategic financial family governance, diversification globally, taking care of children education abroad, lifestyle management. There are a number of attributes which is available for family office, but in the Indian context, I think what is seen as family office is really in terms of wealth management for generations to come.
This family office is called Family Investment Fund or Family Office. This term is different from Family Investment Fund.
Yeah, so it is fluid in that sense. It is a family office. This Family Investment Fund came in context because of Gift City.
Okay.
So Gift City, when the regulations were formed in 2022, the fund management regulations, they coined this concept of or terminology of family investment fund, and they are allowing a platform where you can set up a single family office in Gift City. It's a self-managed pooling vehicle. You can set up a fund there and then invest. But it is FIF or family investment fund and family office is one and the same thing.
Okay, they are more or less same.
More or less same, except that in the context of Gift City, the terminology used is family investment fund.
Could you provide reasons why HNIs in India should consider setting up a family office in Gift City, considering that it is a relatively new concept in India?
Yeah. So, Monica, as a family office, we've seen and we've read in newspapers as well that family offices are generally set up in jurisdictions which are very favorite as is known. Singapore, Hong Kong, Dubai, London, New York. These are financial jurisdictions where family offices are set up. In the Indian context, which HNIs in India, we've seen the wealth in startup industry where a number of unicorns have been built in India. That wealth has to be protected and available for generations to come. In that context, family office assumes significant importance. That is an institution where your wealth management can be undertaken for generations to come. At the same time, individuals have become global. And it is a platform which is now offered by Gift City, where if a family office is set up in Gift City, there is a possibility, subject to regulatory approvals, that you can invest abroad in a number of instruments or number of investment avenues.
Okay, so if we compare Gift City with other very sought after financial centers like Dubai and Singapore, how do you weigh India in comparison to them? Do you think that at this point in time, HNIs are really attracted towards Gift City?
So, Monica, two things here. One is that if we compare with Dubai and Singapore, these jurisdictions have been there since several years. They have a stable regulatory regime. There are a lot of tax incentives available. A lot of families so far have, it is a tried and tested jurisdictions in that sense for investment in India as well as in number of other jurisdictions. So I will not say that India is directly a comparable jurisdiction or Gift City directly comparable, but it is fast evolving. To give you an example, Indian HNIs or global HNIs, they can use Gift City family office as a framework or as a launch pad for investments in India as well as globally. 2-3 key advantages that Gift City has over Singapore or Dubai is that Indian HNIs will be closer to home. That's one key advantage. Other is cost efficiency. It's going to be significantly efficient in terms of cost as compared to these jurisdictions. Also, as we are seeing, government and all regulators in Gift City, they are open to feedback. They are open to customize regulations as per the requirements of the industry. And therefore, there is high expectation that Gift City will become a favorable jurisdiction as far as family offices are concerned. And keeping in mind that the wealth in India is exponentially rising, we have first generation entrepreneurs largely in India, and therefore they will look for a platform to set up family offices. And Gift City is appearing to be one of the obvious platforms.
Now, speaking of regulatory landscape in India, when it comes to Gift City, do you think that it's very easy for HNIs to get all the approvals in time to set up their family office there?
So again, if we are only speaking of Indian HNIs and who are based in India, if the expectation is that they want to invest abroad, while there are two options generally available, that they do direct investments from India itself, or they look for the option of Gift City. Both have their own regulatory restrictions, is what I would say. Gift City opens up a lot of investment avenue opportunities globally. Having said that, the approvals are not forthcoming as yet because some of the clarification from RBI is awaited. We also saw recently that the chairman at IFSCA, the regulatory body in Gift City, did clarify that all the RBI clarifications are likely to be resolved in 2 to 3 months' time. Having said that, subject to these clarifications that are awaited, as and when it comes, Gift City can become a great choice for HNIs to set up family offices.
Okay. Now, when it comes to investments made by these family offices, is there any cap on the investment limit?
So as of now, Monica, there are no caps, but to some extent there are restrictions, but they are very marginal. I would rather put it is that assuming the RBI restrictions are taken care of, Gift City offers an avenue where number of investment avenues really expands. So for example, family office, or what they call it as a family investment fund in Gift City, it can invest in listed securities, unlisted securities, debt instruments, in limited liability partnerships, in startups in India, globally. So again, it's a very wide spectrum with no necessarily cap or limit as yet.
So with this, let's wrap up this conversation. Thank you so much for your time and your expertise when it comes to setting up family offices in Gift City. We will continue this conversation on Gift City in future also. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Monica. Thank you for having me here. Have a good day.
Thank you.